So part 3 of this marathon is to calculate something called course cost, which is calculated at runtime. This field will calculate daily cost, so daily cost times duration plus insurance. Okay, at runtime, what that means is in your query you're going to make an extra field, so it's called, I've forgotten already, course cost. Oh yeah, you've got course code, so right. Okay, I think course cost, right. This is the bit where you're going to think, I really don't want to even bother trying this. But it's the one where once you've done it once, it will start to be a bit more logical. I'm going to try it first. I might actually get this wrong. Course cost. Daily cost times duration plus the insurance. Okay. So I'm going to start. Okay. So I've now got to take daily cost exactly as it's spelt there. So daily cost times duration and then add what? Add what was it? Insurance, that was it. Ah. Hang on. That's okay. I went just then because we didn't. Okay, insurance is here. This is that table here. This is basically like a little picture version of the table that we made earlier. Actually, I'm going to save it and close this down. Oh, I can't now. It's so what we copied from that spreadsheet. We copied here and we made that table. Well, that table is that table is here. It's just that's like a little picture. The reason I made that side just then is because insurance isn't listed on any of these columns, but it's there. It's in your table, so I can then add insurance. Right, that should work. It should work. The logic said it should work, but from doing this before, you do like this: new and then dot. And the reason it's new is because that table is called new. Okay, so it's new.daily cost. So it's in the table called new and the field name is daily cost. So now I'm going to times it by new.duration. This is getting even longer. And then, so I'll drag this out. And you're adding new.insurance. I think even now, the other thing I've still got, you still need to do, I think it's like this, you put these in quotes, and I think this should, plus insurance. If I click off of that, okay, no, I didn't like that. I think, from what I remember, I might need to put it in brackets. Yeah, I'm going to try it. Double quotes. Hang on. That took me about 5 minutes of just filling about. Okay. So if I'm coming back to this, course cost. That's a new field. That's something that isn't in the database. It's something you're at runtime. So when you're running the query, it's creating this thing called course cost. So actually what you do, come on, is put it where it says alias. You actually put course cost there. I was putting it up here. The other thing, new.daily cost. So it's in the table new, and it's the field called daily cost, and you're timesing that by duration, which is also in the table new, and then you're adding insurance, which is also in the table new. I would suggest you take a screenshot of this. If you just don't think you're going to remember it, or you know, or just try the other years, 2015, 2016, just to get familiar with this kind of using the query. I'm going to save it. So if I run that, that's what the result is. 86 times 10 is 860. Add on the insurance. I'm guessing the insurance is 20, so that's giving you 880. That's a lot of marks you'd get for that. Not an easy thing to do. So I've got 10 minutes. I'll see if we can do the rest. So this one is the actual report. So you've got the query, and you're now going to make a report based on this query. So I've saved it, so I can close it down. Forms, like I say, don't worry about that. So you could do a report. You're going to use the wizard to create this report. I don't even know. Let's have a look. The report has to have okay. Has a label. Okay, so you've got to put a few labels. I'm just going to, just for speed, so you get the general ideas, I'm going to copy all the things over. This is the important bit. It's based on that query you've just done. This is very important. Don't choose table, because your report is based on that query you've just done. So I'll copy all the fields over. Just click next. This is where you can set different labels. I don't think it's asking. Calculates the average daily cost. Okay. Now, I'm actually just going to speed up this bit and just do. Forget all this. Forget all that. Layout. Actually, if I come back, I don't think this matters too much. No, I'll do this one. It actually gives you an idea what it's going to look like. I'll do it as. Yeah, I'll do it as that. Landscape. Oh, that's nice because it asks for landscape. Click next. And I'll click finish. And then you'll see the report. So what we've got to do, it's got to fit on a single page wide. Calculates this is the only bit we've got to do, is calculate an average now of the daily cost. Has a label to the left of this number called average daily cost, has a heading, right? So has that done it? Okay, this is your reports. Oh, it fits on one page. That's lovely. Okay, so I'm going to edit this. Actually, I'm not going to edit like this. I'm just going to save it, close it down, and do it like this. Right click and do edit. Okay, this is the mode. So right, so we're now going to do a couple of things. We've got to work out this daily cost here. Just going to save that. To do a label, you need to put a heading in, which was where it says label there. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. Okay. Again, this is going to take a bit of practice, but you need to put extreme door activities, outdoor activities. So we're going to put that right here. That's right. Okay. So I've clicked on label. Oh, this is so slow. I've clicked on label, and you've got this column on the right hand side has opened up, and that's what you want. To change it, if I get rid of that, copy what I've just pasted. There you go, that's worked. Oh my god, this Mac is annoying. So you can change the font here. Okay, I don't actually think, or you can change it up here. I don't think it asks for that, but okay. Play around with that. The next bit that might cause problems is this thing where you're doing the average of the daily cost. So it asks for a label. So again, I'm clicking on there, and I'm going to do, oh my, what is going on? Right. Okay, and I think it's asked for average. I'm just going to, for speed, daily cost. Okay, I'm going to hit enter. Right, you can resize that. Right, so this is where I'm going to make a text box and put it here. Now the reason I'm putting it in the footer is because you're averaging the daily cost, so you just want it to appear once. If you put it where it says detail, it will do it over and over again, but because it's in the footer, you only see that once. Like in the header, you'll just have that heading. I'm going to click on data, and I'm going to click on these three dots because we've got to average the daily cost, so that's actually going to be like a function really. Okay, so we were doing this final bit with calculating the average of the daily cost. I'm doing it in this program LibreOffice and it crashes every time I'm trying to do the thing that I'm trying to do. And if you've been looking at the time, it's probably been about half an hour. What I have done is found a video where the guy does exactly what I'm trying to do. So I'm actually going to link to this. And I'm going to have to try when I'm back in the school to actually try it on one of the Macs there. This is the other reason I want to do this is I'm actually doing exactly what I was trying to do, what this guy was doing, except for when I'm doing it, it crashes. Only on this one bit that I'm trying to do. And so that's slightly worrying. So I've deleted the reports that I was doing, but basically I've just looked for a couple of minutes and I've found a couple of videos where they do this, finding an average. So I'm actually going to link this onto the GCC page. Yeah, I've also found a couple of other videos that I'm going to link to it. So I'm going to do one final bit. I think I will leave this video where it is, and I'm going to do this final bit, which is basically just another query. That's why I want to do this. If you left that bit out, you might drop 1 mark. We will do that, but this final bit here, which is actually not that complicated, but when I'm trying to do it, it crashes. So I'm waffling a bit now, but again, we can go through that in the class. So I'm going to pause this one, and I must be on. It feels like video 10 now. I must be about the 4th or 5th, but this one is the final one, and it will be quick. It's just one final query, and we're going to have to then save it as a table. Save it. It says save the data in a form that can be ported into a document that you saved in step 29. So, but we can do that. So I'm going to stop this one here and then do the final.